Welcome. Another video in the thought process videos Mobile Legends 101 series. Yeah, we're gonna play Kagura today. And she's a really fun hero, very mobile, and she has the potential to turn around fights like crazy. And it requires a bit of practice, but once you've known the basics of how to play this beast of a hero, you're gonna be playing your enemies like they're kids. Let's see how we play today. So what you want to do is prioritize the jungle item, Hunter's Knife, but because you're still gonna be farming your lane, you shouldn't be buying it, because if you buy it while you're still laning, you're gonna lose some of the experience you get from killing this lane creeps. And now that you've cleared the lane, you can buy the item, and now you can get more experience from the jungle monsters.
Do you want to be my shikigami?
So with her, if you want to jungle with her, you should use your first skill and then run into it to stun the creep, and then you can sustain more damage as well as hurt the jungle monsters faster.
Do you want to be my shikigami?
So if you notice, I play a lot of mage heroes because these are the type of heroes I particularly like, because they're generally very mobile and they have high damage potential, and it fits my playstyle, I guess. I really like just moving around the map, ganking heroes and making fun plays like this one right here. Yep, he's dead. So yeah, that's the potential of playing Kagura. You can just be very mobile in chasing heroes, and enemies are gonna get slowed by your skills, so they can't escape you as easily. So it's a good choice to be moving around with Kagura. And of course, if you have good teammates, it's gonna be so much easier to just kill them. That's a good kill by Leslie. Alright. So after you ganked the enemies, again, your focus should be on farming. In this case, there's a free turtle for the taking. We're probably gonna try and contest this, but we can get this. That's one of the things I like for using retribution, because in those situations you don't really worry about your enemies trying to contest your turtle or lord or buffs, because you're always gonna have that final damage dealer that's gonna secure whatever it is you're trying to get. So what's important with playing Kagura is to understand the dynamics of her skills. Right? So when you throw out your umbrella, you're gonna be linked to that umbrella, and that umbrella is still gonna stay in place until you either run out of range or you run towards it and getting it back to you. And every time you get back to your umbrella, you're gonna deal a certain amount of damage with your stun. And you also get a shield when you get your umbrella back, and that can be used to sustain damage with towers or jungles and the monsters, and that'll allow you to more effectively jungle and push towers or even dive the enemy heroes. And her ultimate, while you are throwing out the umbrella, is gonna link you to the enemy, while the ultimate with your umbrella is gonna push back enemies around you and that is a good skill for you to push the enemies back towards your teammates to secure a kill.
Simply means restriction.
So I'll show you in a bit how to use her combos, and by what I mean by her combos is her full combo. So the order is use your first skill, and when that first skill is near your enemy, use your ultimate.
I thought you were
And
very lonely.
once you use your ultimate when your umbrella is out, your first skill is automatically refreshed, and so you can use that first skill again a second time, right? So first skill, ultimate, first skill again, and now that you have your umbrella near your enemy after using it for the second time,
People in the world.
you want to use your second skill, which brings you to the location of the umbrella, stunning the enemy, right? And when you stun the enemy like this, you have time to move a bit to get in position to push them back with your ultimate. And from there, you just want to be careful to not die. So let me show you here in this team fight. Try killing Terizla, but I'm probably not gonna do that. We'll see. Yeah, because Terizla is just so tanky, right? Still managed to kill him, so that's good. And probably can chase him unless... Oh, okay. He stopped a little bit to stun carry. We can't kill them because there's two of them and Zask has his ultimate active, so it's gonna hurt like crazy. But we can still poke them while we're still in this range, because and Cho back to Zap, so that's good. We don't have our second skill there. If we did, they're gonna die because we have our ultimate in our umbrella form active, and so we can probably kill them if we jumped towards their location.
There are hundreds of monsters living in my umbrella.
Kagura doesn't really need a buff, but again, with any mage, it's very nice to have a buff. I don't have my ultimate in my no umbrella form, but we can still kill them. Now we should probably head back because my mana is running out and I can't deal too much damage to them if I don't have my mana. But apparently my team is strong, so we can still do that. Alright, we gotta go back now. So Kagura is very mobile and she's very annoying when she's moving around. So what you want to do is make sure that you're not caught by the enemy CCs, so that you can use a lot of your skills and deal more damage to your enemies. And if you do get CC'd, the ideal situation is if you don't have your umbrella put out. Because what happens if you still have your umbrella is that every time you're CC'd, you can debuff that CC by pressing your second skill. So this skill right here, the one that I'm pressing right now, anytime you are CC'd by an enemy, press that skill and you are gonna be free again. And that's what's making her a very good hero, because imagine you're playing against a Selena and then you somehow caught her arrow in the face, which you sometimes do, right? If you don't have your umbrella out, like right now, you get stunned by a Selena arrow, you can just press this skill and you won't be stunned anymore. So that's a free purify for you. And so Kagura is hard to play because there's just so much things that she can do, but you have to remember which buttons to press to initiate the different functions, right? And that's what makes her hard. But if you practice enough, you're gonna remember all these functions by heart, and the next time you play here, you're not gonna be struggling to know which buttons to press in the different times of playing the game. Like there, I was CC'd, right? But then I pressed my second skill and I was free again, and then I can keep pressing on to the enemies. So this turned out to be a pretty easy game. And this is what you want to do. Keep your umbrella further up near the enemy, and anytime you have your first skill active, you can just harass them like that. And while it's still there, it's going to be easier to reach them, right? So that's why you want to keep your umbrella far up. But if you're running from an enemy, you'd want to keep your first skill, because you will have this free purify with you, and while running you can spam your first skill while they're chasing you, because it slows them down. So it really depends on what's going on, right? If you're chased by an enemy without a CC, then you would want to spam your first skill. But if you're chased by an enemy with a CC, you might want to keep the second skill active in order for you to have a free purify for when they do CC you. Ran out of mana again, so I'm probably gonna get a buff now.
There are hundreds of monsters living in my umbrella.
Looking at the game, we're pretty far ahead of the enemy, so we shouldn't worry too much. We can probably lord in a bit and just go for a last push and win the game. Yeah, there's nothing much to say after this, but I hope you learned a little bit about Kagura. I know it's a bit messy the way I explained her, but you could probably try and re-listen to what I said in the game, and learn a thing or two. In general, you just want to keep using your skills, because that's the power that she comes with. If you're not using your skills, then you are not using a mage right. So what you want to do is just stay alive as long as possible to be able to use a lot of your skills. And whenever your skills are on cooldown, move a little bit back further and keep yourself safe until your cooldowns are up, and then move back in and kill the enemies again. So that's Kagura. I'm probably gonna create another video with her with more proper explanations, so we'll see how that goes. In the meantime, tell me what you want to see in the next videos, and until the next video, good luck and have fun. Bye.